Hey everybody, it's Ruben Lowy. It is Saturday here in Cypress, Texas. So this morning on the Built to Exit podcast with Jason Cisneros, right out of the gate, this is the first podcast of the year for him, right? He's got the three things that he wanted to emphasize. One is, what happens to your family if something happens to you? I'm like, really? Thank you so much. All right. And then now he's talking about a business owner, sole proprietor, 499 employees, making around $300,000 a year. That's his target market. Okay. But this is good for anybody, whether you have a business or not, or no matter how big your business is. All right. You got to think about this stuff. Had somebody, young guy, call me today. I didn't even know he had a business. He started a business. He wants some advice. So I got him filling out the information. One of the things I told him is when I was in the SEAL teams and we were on a mission, they would drop us off in the middle of the night from a helicopter or parachuting in or landing on a boat, right? First thing we had to do is figure out where we were. We had to get the map out and find some reference point we could determine that a landmark so we could figure out where we were. Unless you know where you're at, you're never going to figure out how to get to where you're going. Same thing. So he's filling out the information, getting me so I can look at it and see what he wants to do. Now, he's just starting. What he's looking for, and what most businesses I talk to are looking for, is where to get that next deal, that next piece of business, that next source of income coming in. And that's primarily what people's focus is until they get that business coming at them. They get a reputation, they've got a relationship with another business that needs what they have, and then all of a sudden it blows up, okay? And then at that point, the priorities change. Okay, and that's where Jason comes in with his, built to exit strategy or system. Okay. Then the next thing was talking about harnessing AI. Oh my God. So I got tapped to put together a website for a sanctioning body for boxing. And so I went trying to get AI to help me create this graphic. I swear to God, it was like trying to, work with a 3-year-old, right? You tell them exactly what you want, okay, and they're all excited to help you, right? And even get to the point where okay, now refer back to me. Tell me what I told you, so I know that you understand what I told you, okay? And they did. I'm like, okay, do it. And it wasn't even close to what I was asking for. Frustrated, had to pay somebody, a graphic artist. It took longer than, like a week longer than it was going to take. And it still wasn't worth a crap. All right. So I'm not afraid of AI, right? It's just as dumb as the rest of us, right? And it may be dumber. Because for some reason, I could spell it exactly what I wanted, and it couldn't follow the directions. Anyway, and then the next one is when is your freedom day? So at what point? And so he's talking about $5 million. That's the target for a small business. $5 million in revenue. Doesn't mean profit. Doesn't mean net income. $5 million target income, usually 15 to 30 million is the sweet spot. Okay, so if you're starting a small business that makes enough for you to pay your bills, okay, at what point are you making enough where you get that business set up to the point where you've either socked away enough of the profits that you can earn off of those profits, the interest off your savings is going to sustain you, or you've grown your business or multiple businesses. That's where the synchronistic business strategy comes in at. And you can leverage these banking strategies to make that happen faster, because the same money that you're putting to pay your expenses and your debt is actually going through the right account, will be growing for you. The money you're spending anyways will be considered your savings if you do it the right way. Okay, and so that's what I help people do. All right, so that's that's what he's primarily talked about today on his podcast. Thought it was good information. Now, this Ranger Overwatch system, it's an accounting, accountability system that I think can help small businesses get to where they want to go faster. Right, so we're going to talk more about that in upcoming podcasts and videos. Right, have a great Happy New Year.